How's it going? Happy Monday. My name is Randy Graves. I'll be your instructor for the next 30 minutes. So all you need is a mat, and we are going to get right into your Pilates flow. We'll get a full body workout in just 30 minutes. Let's do it. So we'll start right on down on your mat. Have a seat. Extending the legs nice and long in front of you. Reach your arms forward. Reaching forward, round out your back, folding over your legs. Inhale, reach up, get nice and tall. Circle the arms around and reach for your toes, stretch. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, circle your arms around as you fold over your legs. And again, inhale. Exhale. Perfect. So you want to have enough space behind you. I'm just going to scoot forward a little bit. Then reach your arms forward, roll down onto your back, all the way down. Taking your right leg, reach it up straight. Crawl your hands up towards your calf or your ankle. Hover the left leg. Use your arm strength to pull gently on your right leg to get that good stretch down your hamstrings. And then switch right and left. Maybe you roll out the ankles a little bit. Use your abs to stay lifted. Amazing. And then lower it all the way down onto your back. Bend the legs, bringing your knees right in line with your hips. And then your knees are also in line with your ankles. You're going to lift your hips up and hold. Bring both heels up off the mat. So your heels are lifted, your toes are still on the mat. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. You're going to squeeze your glutes nice and hard. Hold that squeeze. Hold it. Now pulse up from that point. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze it. 15. 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips up. Set your heels down. Reach the right leg up nice and straight. Flex your foot. Lower the leg down. And point your toe. Lift your leg back up. Flexing your foot lower and pointing your toe to lift. Your focus is keeping your hips square. And right into that left glute muscle, left hamstring. Stay lifted. Down and up. 5. Lift it on up. Set your right foot back down on your mat, squeezing your glutes. Your feet are hip width, and you're going to close your knees together, zipping up your inner thighs here. Squeeze the knees together, then target one side, right butt cheek, left butt cheek, right, left. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze and squeeze. A little harder. Mindfully squeeze it. Target it. We're lifting that booty up and up. You have 5. Good. Good, squeeze it up through center. Open your knees, extend your left leg up, flex your foot, lower, and point your toe to lift. Flexing down, point to lift. Hips are square. You're lifting up, targeting the right glute muscle, right hamstring, abs in tight. Your arms are nice and long and strong into your mat to stabilize you. Lower down and up for 5. And set your foot on down. Lower the hips. Tabletop your legs. Extend the legs out and in. Out and in. Squeezing your inner thighs together still. Point your toes. We're going to come to a crunch position. Crunch it up and hold. Then continue to extend your legs out and in. Neutral spine in your back. Let's add on from here. Extend the legs out. Open your legs wide. Close them in and bend it back to tabletop. If you need to take your hands behind your head, go for it. If you need to lower your head, go for it. Focus on those legs and lower abs. It's a reach out, open, close, bend in. Just like that. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs to tabletop. Rest your head. Tap your toes down and lift back up. These toe taps, if you do it right, will drastically change the look of your core. So do it right. Pay attention to that pelvic stability. Neutral, natural curve in your back. Tap and lift. 10. Good. 3. Bringing the legs up to tabletop. Right into a bicycle crunch. Hands behind your head. Up and over, twist. And twist. Twist it. Keep the elbows wide. 10. You have 5. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Extend the legs nice and long on your mat. Reaching your arms over your head for a morning stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling over to your left side. Right onto your left side. I'm going to prop my head up with my hand here. And then you want your body nice and long, the length of your mat. Yep, so that your hips are stacked. But now, with your hips stacked, take the legs and bring them forward at a 45-degree angle, keeping your hips stacked. So you don't want the hips to fall backwards or forward. Keep it stacked, then lift your waistband up, engaging your core. Take that top leg, bring it out nice and straight, hip level, hip height, and trace some circles. Just little small circles. So we did a nice ab burn. Now let's get a booty buster. Full body workout, like I said. We did those abs, we did your hamstrings. Now we're in your leg and right into your glute muscles. Reverse the circle. We'll get those arms as well, don't you worry. You're safe with me here. We're in this together, moving, committed, right? Committed. I heard a podcast and he said, are you interested or are you committed? We are committed here to strengthening and lengthening, leaning out your muscles. Hold your leg out there, flexing your foot, bending your knee in towards your chest, kick your leg forward, then sweep it back. Kind of like riding a bicycle. So you're bending it in, kick it forward, sweep it back. On the sweep back, squeeze that lower part of your seat. Bend in, kick forward, and sweep back. I like to hold onto my hip to make sure that it doesn't fall backwards or forward. Get the benefits. Make it efficient, effective, mindful. This is so good for your hips to find this movement, hip stability and hip mobility here. We're gonna reverse that bicycle. So you'll sweep the leg forward, bend your leg, leg press it out. Sweep it forward, bend it in, and leg press. Forward, in, and press. Quality over quantity. So maybe you take it just a little bit slower. You'll notice I'm breathing in loudly through my nose and exhaling out through my mouth. That way you are rewiring your nervous system in a really positive way while you work out. All the while we're lying down, which is cool. Yep. Now, press the leg out straight, hold it, pulse up an inch, down an inch. Focus on that one small inch up from hip height, and then back to hip height. Up an inch, down an inch, up and down. Re-engage your core, zip up your ribs, relax your shoulders. If it's too much to have your hand propping up your head, then lie your head all the way down. Either way, you're still getting into your outer thigh right here. You have 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Woo! That burns! Okay, bend your legs in towards your chest, but not past your belly button. Your legs are at this beautiful 90-degree angle. Take your top leg, lift it up and hold. Now your kneecap is gonna trace some circles. You'll feel this right into your hip. You're initiating from your hip socket. And although it hurts, I want you to change the way you're thinking about it. Think like you are just lotioning up your hip socket, loosening it up, hydrating. Yep, into your hip. And then your abs are holding you, stabilizing you. Circle it around. All right, reverse it. Other direction. Yep, this is going to be so helpful. If you sit a lot throughout the day, it's really healthy to get this hip mobility, really important. And it will also make you better at whatever your favorite activity is, your daily activity, whatever that is. If you like to run, you'll notice that this will help you run longer, faster. If you like to bike, same thing. You'll be able to pedal your bike faster and safely because you're really opening up, stretching those muscles and also building them. Active stretch. You have 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. So good. Release those muscles if you need to. And we are going to lie on your stomach. Extend the legs long, right onto your stomach. Bring your forearms on your mat. We're going to find a forearm plank. Flex your toes. Lift the hips, bringing your body in this nice straight line. Forearm plank. Reach your chest forward. Then start to alternate knee taps. One knee is going to tap your mat, straighten the leg, other knee taps, and straighten. Right and left. Your line of sight is forward towards the front of your mat. Your neck is in line with your spine. Your hips aren't piked up and they're not drooping down. Just nice and straight in line. Tap and tap. Five. Good, straighten it and come up onto your hands. Lift your hips, downward dog position. Folding in half, pedal out your legs right and left. Letting your neck and your head hang nice and long. Perfect. Lift the right leg up nice and straight. Now crunch your right knee into your chest. Shift forward plank. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward plank. Ab crunch. Your breath is what will make this most efficient, most effective. Inhale it up. Exhale to crunch. Good, 5. And 1. Step that foot back, lower to your knees. I told you we'll get into your arms. So now we're going to do some push-ups. Your hands can come right underneath the shoulders and go for a narrow push-up where your elbows are right across the side of your body, or take your hands a bit wider and bring your elbows wide for a push-up, okay? So 30 seconds, as many push-ups as you want to do, slow or fast. Begin, down and up. I'll tell you when you're halfway, and if you want to switch up the stance of your hands, then you can. Over-exaggerate your breath. Get that blood flowing, oxygen to your brain. You're halfway. Yep, abs in. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the knees, bring your feet together, and sit back, child's pose, stretch. 3 full breaths here. Inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, sit back further, stretch out further. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful, come on up. So now we're gonna go on to the right side, lying on your right side. Find that alignment. Same principles apply, where your hips are stacked, your body is nice and long. Shift the legs forward to a 45-degree angle. Then extend that left leg out at hip height, hip level. Hold it, point your toe, and trace some circles. Straighten out that leg. Getting right into your left side, sculpting out, leaning out. Pull your core in tightly. Relaxing your jaw. Sometimes we have a tendency to clench up, tighten up when things are tough, but this is a perfect opportunity to surrender, let go, and keep your mind, keep your breath calm while we strengthen your muscles. Yep, reversing that circle. Mindful circle. Connect with it. Use your mind, connecting with your leg. Straighten it out. Imagine your leg is getting longer, leaner. You're connecting with your hip, keeping the hips stable and stacked. We'll be riding that bicycle here in a moment. Relax the shoulders. Amazing. Perfect. Great. Flex the foot, bending your knee in towards your chest. Kick it forward, sweep it back. Feel that lower part of your seat. Squeeze, bend in, kick forward, sweep back. Just like that. Amazing. You're strong. You're worth it. You lied down on your mat, so you might as well finish this out with that commitment to becoming more self-aware and connected with your body, your muscles, and your breath. In 3, 2, and 1, reverse the bicycle. Sweep forward, bend, and leg press. It's a sweep forward, bend the leg, and then leg press it straight out. Work towards keeping your hip or your leg at hip height, hip level. So the leg's not too high up, it's not falling down. It's right at hip level. Don't forget to hold on to your hips. Abs in tighter. Making changes. Positive changes. Good, you have 5. 3. Bring that leg out straight, hip level. Flex your foot, pulse it up an inch, down an inch. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Maybe you even close your eyes for a second. Feel that leg nice and long, strong, small little muscles. Lift up an inch and down an inch. Relax the shoulders again. You have 5. And 1. Pound it out if you need to, releasing those muscles in the left side. Then bend your legs in towards your chest, but not past your belly button. Your legs are at this 90-degree angle like you were before. Pull your abs in tighter. Zip up your ribs. Hands to your hip. Lift that left leg up and trace some circles with your kneecap. Circle it around. You're doing great. So grateful that we can move our body. So keep that gratitude, and maybe you push yourself, challenge yourself to stay in it and move for someone who can't. Move for someone who can't right now. Yep. Feel into it, get stronger. We're gonna reverse in 3, 2, and 1. Reversing that circle. Feels good, right? Tell yourself it feels good, it's worth it. It's temporary. Move it around. Check in with your breath. Circle for 5. And 1. Lower it down. Pound it out if you need to. And we're gonna lie back onto your stomach, right on those forearms. Take your forearms on the mat. Flex your toes. Lift to your forearm plank. Both knees are gonna tap and straighten. Tap and straighten. Reaching your chest forward. $15. 10. 5. Straighten the legs. Come to your hands. Last little thing. Downward dog position. Reach your left leg up nice and straight up to the ceiling. Take your left knee, crunch it into your chest, shift forward plank. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shift it forward plank. Make it efficient. Last little exercise of your time with me, of our time together. Crunch it and lift it. 10. 5. 1. Set the foot down, downward dog. Walk your hands into your feet and slowly roll all the way up. Rolling out your shoulders, amazing work today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.